All right. Welcome, everybody. It is week 4 in September 2020. We are in the home stretch to Anniversary 5. This video will be the second to last video for Hawkeye Pro Wrestling. This will, of course, be the go-home shows of both Adrenaline and Breakout leading up to Anniversary 5 weekend. So this will not include Anniversary 5 weekend. That's going to be its own thing. I'm going to do it like on a separate day. I'm going to schedule it, make sure everything's good, and, just make sure that, we can get everybody in at one time instead of just this like, hey, I'm just going to press record and hey, here it is. I want to actually, like, I don't know, not be lazy, stick to a schedule, and actually get people a consistent time that they can be there, which is rare for me because I'm very big on just hitting record and just going. But I feel like if we're gonna have a definitive end to something like this, I should probably actually make sure that people can be there for it. One sec. Okay, so yes, like I said, here we go. So I guess I'll move this to right here. We can go through the match card at the end of this because that'll be right up to Anniversary 5 weekend. But Anniversary 5 is this Saturday. Let me make sure to check the schedule that I didn't screw this up. Yes. So there you go. Adrenaline, Breakout, and then Infamous 50, and then Anniversary 5. So we have 4 shows this week. We just need to get through the 2 days, and then, of course, our 2 TV shows. So hopefully it doesn't take as long as I just did last week, although I spent most of the time arguing with people and just looking at stuff. So I'm thinking it's going to go a little bit nicer this time because it's already midnight my time, so I'm tired and want to get it done, and I'm sure everyone else is tired. They don't want to spend all their time shit posting. Maybe actually just kind of enjoying everything. We'll see what happens. But I'm ready to run through the tape here. All right, let's see what happened. Whoops. Ooh, Samurai del Sol. Coronary ligament sprain. That sounds not great. He's working through it. Okay. NXT without Mr. Ooh La La. Is that a thing that was in this game, or did they create this? I'd love to know. Mr. Ooh La La. That can't be the real. Who's that picture of? Usually I can actually see. Usually it'll tell me. I don't know. Let's see here. Flamita for success. Oh, that's good. He's a huge star for Ignition. That's good. He's real? I'd never heard of him. AAA re-signed The Undertaker. Interesting. 34-year pro. New champion at WWE. Tyson Kidd defeated Big E to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Oh yeah, he was still wrestling at this point. NXT Gorefest. Can you imagine if NXT actually called it Gorefest? Feels weird. We're right here. We're right at the end. The end is right here in front of us. We got 4 shows to book left. And then I get to set up everything for 2020. The Blue Demon Jr. won the NWA Historic Middleweight title. Masquerita Dorado. DDT's not signing Ricky Marvin. Electroshocks out. Anything? it doesn't look like much of anything. Why is he still in this? Nick Gage re-signing with WWC. All right. So there we go. Officially to Wednesday. Oh my God. I'm trying to think, like, how close to global am I, honestly? I'm international. So let me see here. To move to the next size, I need 77 importance in 8 regions of America and have national size, which I think is like a 53 or something. So I feel like I might be, I'm almost certainly, so it is importance. I feel like I'm probably there on these 3. And on the 4th, the Maritimes is probably the thing that's bringing everything else down in Canada. So that might be what's moving it. And then 77 importance. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8. And that 75 is the closest. So I still don't even have the 77 importance. So I don't think it's going to get up there at this point. I mean, we're trying, but, there's only so much you can do. All right. Let's get ready for adrenaline. A little sad you look back on your YouTube, you first started TEW in September of 2015. I know, it's been, 4.5 years, 5 years in-game. TEW 2016 and May of 16, it's coming to an end. Yeah, it's been a 5-year ordeal, just about. And then once this is done, College Hoops gets to take over as the longest running series I've been doing. I think it still is, honestly, because I think I started that in like June or July of 2015. So I think no matter what, it's been my longest running one. But yeah, it's going to be the longest running one and by a mile at that point. Oh boy, what did he do? Oh, he entertained by the locker room by organizing a poker tournament. That sounds like a Brother Ray thing to do. All right, Tri-State. Let's see. Let me make sure. That's New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, right? All right, cool. So let's see. 13,000 fans expected to be here. So we'll do minimum of 11,000. We'll do a max of 27. Let's see here. So University Park, Pittsburgh, Hershey, Pittsburgh, Philly. All right. So we could probably do what? Philly, Pittsburgh. So what? Wells Fargo Center. Then probably Console Energy Center. And then we'll move to our New York stuff for Anniversary 5 weekend. So there you go. Wells Fargo Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We are in the area. Just a few hours, just mere hours away. Yeah, the only reason I probably am not bringing back the MVP 07 series is because of Super Mega Baseball. Because I don't mind playing baseball games, but I don't really like baseball enough to do like multiple things of it. And I'm really interested in doing Super Mega Baseball because that looks like a lot of fun. All right. What is going to be our final matches going into this? Judging by the history that we just did earlier tonight, because I am a silly goose. I'm thinking we give these people all right. I'm thinking we give these people a big 6-man tag at the end of the night. This is going to be main event right here. Number 1 contender Katsuyori Shibata, along with his sparring partners of Team Angle. Now I think we've already done Monster Max before, but I do think it would be interesting if we took Let's see here. We take Tetsuya Naito, who's set to face Kenny Omega on Saturday. And we put Los Ingobernables in there. Shibata's carrying a hip injury. That's fine. We just did this match 3 weeks ago. We did literally this 6-man tag match 3 weeks ago. It was a great match, but I'm just all out of fresh ideas, aren't I? We did literally this 6-man tag match. I still want to do it. Oh, you know what? I bet you. Let's not do Tozawa. Let's do Doi and Roppongi 3K then. How about that? That has not happened. Okay. We're in business. We are in business this time. So, Shibata and Team Angle versus Monster Max. There we go. This could probably stand to be 22 minutes or so. Okay. I'm thinking. Ooh. I mean, we got to give the win to the number one contender, right? I mean, Naruki Doi is definitely a top guy, but he's not a selfish top guy, and he's going to have to give up the pin to the guy who's fighting for the heavyweight title here in like 3 nights. I think he'll be fine with that. I wonder, these are going to be the guys psychology-wise are going to be suspect. 76 is our lowest right now. Doi's going to be fine. But I'm checking. Because if we could do a storytelling match out of this, 72 is not great. Shibata should have. Yeah, he's going to have excellent psychology. Yeah, why not? I think we'll be fine. All right, so it's an open match. We'll slow build it. But we're going to decisive win it. Who's going to take the loss? Doi doesn't have to take the loss. Let's have Sho take the loss. It's not the greatest, but he's in the lower to mid 60s. Yeah, he's a little bit higher up than Yo, so it works. All right. So that is our main event for the Go Home show. Leads into our champion, or at least our number one contender. All right. So we have at least that, and it hopefully will minimize injuries. Because last thing I need right now is people getting hurt on the Go Home shows. All right. So you guys see me. We've had Chris Jericho, Nick Jackson, Omega Naito. We should probably have maybe Matt Jackson. No, let's do. Ooh, actually, yeah, we could roll a couple. We can roll a couple things into one match here. So we can roll Matt Jackson and Taylor Mulligan. So. Yeah, Matt Jackson's a bit of a face. Mulligan's definitely a heel. And it kind of rolls 2 feuds together, so that'll help. Let me see. How long should I bet you if they both go all out. By the way, Mulligan having 88 psychology is ridiculous. Maybe this should be the storytelling match. Jesus. You know what? I'll give him a little bit more time. Let me see where Mulligan's at in the... Damn! Yeah, Mulligan's getting up there, dude. Especially compared to Matt Jackson. We'll give him 14 minutes. Let's give Mulligan the win. No. Actually, we'll see if we can't get Matt Jackson a win. I feel like Mulligan's had a lot of ups. He needs to get a little bit of comeuppance here. We'll have this be the storytelling match, and then I'll move the other one to just a regular. Open match. Decisive? Yeah, we'll make it a decisive, but it's still a flash pinfall. And then there's a distraction on Mulligan by Juice. There you go. Yeah. There we go. And then this will just be a regular match. Oops. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's see here. We want to put Omega out there for something. We're kind of already doing Naito for something. Let me see when Kenny Omega's last match was. It was just last week. That's right. It was just last week with him and Naito, so it's okay. Yeah, I think Omega and Naito are both going to rest, especially Naito, because he was complaining about being hurt. Maybe not hurt, but all right, he's not fatigued, so that's fine. But I'll figure something out without that. Hiromu, I don't think, has had a match in a couple weeks since that thing with Nakamura. Nakamura just had one last week. I don't think Hiromu has. Whoops. God damn it. Match history. No, it's been a few weeks. So let's give him a match. Let's give him a match to put something out there. Let me see. Is there someone we can team him with, or do we just want to do one-on-one? I'm kind of looking. I could do... What if we did... Let's see. Hiromu and Pete Dunne. Because we didn't do much with that, with the Dunne-Devitt thing last week. And we can roll that into... I'm trying to see if I want to push... See if there's something else to push there. Yes. We'll do Prince Devitt and Adam Cole. Because Cole is also part of the Opportunity Trophy match, so it works. Kinda. I'm just trying to roll all sorts of things together here. Maybe I don't want Devitt and Dunn in a match per se. What if we just did Adam Cole versus Hiromu Takahashi? They've never faced each other. This is a never faced each other match. That could be interesting. See what we can get out of it. We'll give him 13. We're gonna have him really hustle through this. Hiromu Takahashi. So open match, but they're gonna go all out decisive win. There we go. Put that there. All right. So, Juice Mulligan. And we've done that. We'll do something with Omega and Naito not involving a match. Got Takahashi out there. Jericho will have an angle. Dunn and Devitt will have an angle. Jackson's, we have the tag. Okay, so I think at this point, all right, I think we need to do. Ooh, I feel like we need to do something with the Prisoners of War guys. I think one tag match. Should it be a tag? Fuck. Oh, this is killing me because I'm trying to figure out, should I just do an angle? I think I could just do an angle without a match. Actually, I might do, since they're going out there, let's put Shane Hollister and Alex Reynolds, since they weren't on the show at all last week. And then Brother Ray was on last week, but he just did a little angle. Tama Tonga. All right. They have awful chemistry. Fuck. Okay. How about Samoa Joe then? Joe and Tonga. And they have awful chemistry. Fuck. How about Joe and... Oh, man. I can put Rude out there. I mean, I guess it could work. He is big enough up there to make it happen. Robert Roode and Tama Tonga. I feel like Robert Roode is 8 wins, 7 losses. That's not bad. I think Tama's got a much better track record though. Actually, he's got more losses than wins this year. That's kind of crazy. That's all right. All right. How much time we have? 55 minutes. So we probably only need to go about 10 because it's not gonna mean a whole lot. But let's go. Tama getting the win. Open match. Let's go all out. Let's give it a tainted win. There's definitely some shenanigans going on. And then that'll allow us to do a little bit there. There we go. And break up the one-on-ones. Okay, so I think we have our matches set up. So let's get the angles surrounding it real quick. How do I want to start? Because the Matt Jackson Taylor Mulligan, let me see. I think I'll start with the Taylor Mulligan promo. It's not going to be the greatest, but it's fine. Let's see. Mulligan promo about how he failed to eliminate Juice before Anniversary 5, but will finish Good job. There we go. 6 minutes, minor success. There we go. So Mulligans gets distracted by Juice. So Taylor Mulligan, Juice Robinson. Let's do like 2 minutes. And Selling Entertainment. Juice via satellite after the match. Says he will see Taylor at Anniversary 5. There you go. There we go. So causing a distraction to help Matt Jackson win. Yep. There we go. Okay, so that's taken care of. Shane Hollister and Alex Reynolds versus Robert Roode and Tama Tonga. So let me see. Let's have Brother Ray come out with Robert Roode. Whoops. Samoa Joe. Tama Tonga. There you go. Cleanup crew out. Ray will be out at the end. Talk to Levesque alone. So at least prepping people and putting over the fact that that's what we're going to see at the end of the shows. Brother Ray coming back out. He's going to have a one-on-one, man-to-man discussion. There we go. I think I might just leave it at that for right now because we got the tainted finish, but Tama Tonga wins, and that's that. So we go to Hiromu. Let me see. Hiromu's Nakamura. How about that? Knock vignette about being king of strong style means to him, how he will fight to defend it. There you go. 4 minutes, entertainment, success. There we go. And then we can have Prince Devitt coming out with Adam Cole so that we can kind of roll each thing in here. Devitt and Cole out. Devitt is ready for his fight. He's done. Cole is ready to win Opportunity Trophy. Op-Trop. There we go. Drop that right there. So yeah, Hiromu gets the win. And then we'll probably have Pete Dunne be involved somehow. What do we want to have him do? Let's see. Devitt tends to Cole. Dunn out. Plans to expose Devitt for the fraud he is in the cage in 2 days. There we go. Let's see here. Selling. I guess he's selling. It's probably the better thing. Dunn's not really much of a talker, but that's okay. It's all right. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Oh, I'm starting to feel it. And we do that. Shibata and Team Angle. All right. You know what? We'll do an Akira Tozawa promo, I think, before it. That's how it'll be. Here we go. Let's see here. Tozawa in Japan promo talks about how the last time he faced Shibata, let me see here. Let me move to a different thing. And how he is a new man since. Just a promo about him being a completely different person than he was the last time he faced Shibata as a television champion. And then we'll have Shibata, Chad Sanderson, Jordan Everhart, and we'll even have Kurt Angle there. So, selling the match, entertainment. Yeah, that'll work. Now, let's see. Shibata and Team Angle celebrate with Kurt. And Shibata motions. I'm trying to think about the way I put it. Motions to be, there you go. I'll just put it like that. People understand. He's doing the thing with his hands. Like, yeah, a belt. There'll be a belt right here. There we go. Minor successes all around. There we go. All right. So the final bit at the end of the show is going to be Brother Ray, Paul Levesque, Ray and Levesque sit down in ring. Let's see. Let's see here. All right, so Ray and Levesque sit down in ring. Let's see. They realize only one man will be here next week. Each man everything's ready. We'll just put it like that. Why not? We'll just put it like that. 10 minutes, something like that. I want 8 or 10. We'll do 8 minutes. There's only so much. Here we go. Take the scripts off. Yes, Okada. Alright, so this takes us. Has there even been a theme song choice for a promotion that disturbed you? Huh? Theme song choice for a promotion that disturbed you. Oh. Now you have a link. Uh-oh. Hey, that's just amazing that's a thing. Just amazing that's a thing. That's on the same level. You know what that is? That's on the same level kind of as the what was it? The Korakuen Hall show that Tokyo Joshi Pro did this year for their big what was it? Yuka versus Miyu title match. And they did the You Raise Me Up song, the You Raise Me Up so I can stand on mountain. It was weird. It was like a gospel song for their big title match on arguably the biggest show of the year. It's like, huh, okay. I mean, I kind of get it, but weird. That's at least fun and upbeat. You hate it? Let me make sure I have timed this out correctly. All right, yeah, we are at 2 appearances, so yep. It's the big deal here. Here we go. Let's do entertainment for Jericho. That's about the best thing for him. Tanahashi might be the same way. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Why not? Can he? I guess I should see personal. He should be able to speak. Yeah, he speaks English. He's fine. There we go. Why is it blank? Oh, can't play. What? Can't play music on 2 different. I'm not playing music on another device. Eat me. There. There we go. All right. So here we go. Let's see here. Let's see. Final confrontation between Jericho and Tanahashi breaks down to brawl, leads to high fly flow and Jericho. There we go. You think of Muda, you don't think of Avril Lavigne. I know. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably going to be another 8 minutes there. Maybe a minor defeat, low injury, success. We'll put this. We'll put it right there. All right. Let me see here. So we've dealt with our heavyweight title. We've dealt with our TV title. We've dealt with Prisoners of War. We've done some stuff with Opportunity Trophy. Omega Naito is something we need to work on. We've done Takahashi Nakamura. We've done the Jericho Tanahashi thing. Done Devitt is dealt with. We can probably do a Nick Jackson promo. Probably do something about the tag titles. Okay, so we still have a couple things. We still have just a couple of things left. So let's see here. We'll probably do something. I'm thinking we could kind of mix a couple other things here. Father Kingston, Sammy Sabay, Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards, and we're going to have Nick Jackson show up. Kingston's sermon for the anniversary, interrupted by Nick. What is he gonna say? It's not often that we have someone interrupt these sermons, so oh, you know what? He recalls story of Cain and Abel. There you go. I think that was a mythology story, wasn't it? I don't remember. Oh no, it was okay. So it was a Genesis. They're the first two sons of Adam and Eve. All right, yeah, that's right. Cain and Abel. It makes sense. Talking about his brother. There you go. And we'll throw 6 minutes. How about that? So we get the tag team thing out of the way. We get the opportunity trophy thing out of the way. Nick Jackson interrupts. It's great. Maybe we should just use his overness. Fuck it. He's not really a talker. I guess we'll try it. Why not? So, a lot of things are just kind of boiling together right now. So we'll throw this. We'll throw this up here. We have 3 more minutes. God won't help you when I super kick your ass back into mom's womb. Let's see here. So we've kind of dealt with all that. So, see, I need to look again real quick. Can I do the Team Elect thing? I did all that. So we're left with, I think what we're mostly left with now is Omega Naito. I think that's mostly all that's left as far as stuff that I need to build. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes and we build something with Omega Naito. You know what? It could literally just be a vignette. I think that's what it's going to be. Just remind people of the matches. Let's see. So, vignette detailing history from past year between Omega and Naito and their matches. There we go. 3 minutes to do that. And that is 125 minutes. You just throw that about there. There you go. All right. Hell yes. Go home adrenaline is done. Apparently people are trying to cancel Jerry Lawler. He called Tozawa sent a ramen noodle moon. Tozawa sent a ramen noodle moonsault. It's Jerry Lawler. The man slobbered over Diva's boobs. You're trying to cancel Jerry Lawler at this point, but not at any point about all the puppies stuff. Like, come on. All right. Give me just a moment. There we go. Okay. I was just looking at something. Save it just to be safe. All right. Let's do this. It's go home show time. My TEW 2020 local to global. That is my Senton. I was like, I didn't understand Sent. I was like, okay, weird. Yes, TEW 2020 local to global. That's I do have plans. I do have plans very similar to what I have done here. But I don't want to worry about it too much until I'm actually done with Hawkeye Pro Wrestling. All right. We are officially here. Sold out Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Well, actually, I don't think we're sold out. That's all right. 13,400 people at Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Just a few hours down the road from New York City. For the Go Home Adrenaline to Anniversary 5. We start off with Taylor Mulligan. He's cutting a promo about how he failed to eliminate Juice Robinson before Anniversary 5. As Juice has been obsessed with him in getting his television championship, despite how many times that Mulligan has beaten him. And he failed to eliminate him beforehand, but at Anniversary 5 this Saturday he will finish the job. This leads to a match: Taylor Mulligan versus Matt Jackson. Both of them did okay. That was okay, decent match. We get a bit of a distraction by Juice Robinson towards the end of the match, leading to a roll up by Matt Jackson. Fast roll up, and Matt Jackson getting the victory on Taylor Mulligan. A quick win there over the current television champion. So things are looking up for Matt Jackson going into his match against his own brother Nick in 2 nights at Infamous. Juice once again there via satellite is once again there to tell Taylor Mulligan that he will be 100% and he will be ready for Anniversary 5, and he will see him at Madison Square Garden at Anniversary 5. And we get once again a sermon with the congregation. Father Kingston up at the pulpit. He talks about himself and Sami Sabay and their how blessed they are to be in the Opportunity Trophy ladder match. And speaking of ladders, Davey and Eddie wishes safety upon Davey and Eddie in their triangle ladder match at Infamous as they defend the tag team titles. And all of this is interrupted by Nick Jackson, who has found his way into the church that the congregation are at somehow. And as he's slowly walking up there, he starts retelling the story from the book of Genesis of Cain and Abel, and the story of the 2 sons of Adam and Eve. I can't remember who killed who, but one of the sons killed the other, if I remember the biblical story right. That's the main reason why I wanted to call attention to the Cain and Abel story, because, hey, one brother killing another, and it's a biblical thing. But once again, bringing that to their attention, and there you go. The cleanup crew come out, and we got a tag match coming up, but Brother Ray plans on coming back out at the end He wants to sit down and talk to Paul Levesque one more time before Anniversary 5, as here on Adrenaline will be the final time on Adrenaline that one of these two, between Levesque and Ray, will be in the building and on Adrenaline. So we get Shane Hollister and Alex Reynolds versus Robert Roode and Tama Tonga. This probably didn't need to be the storytelling match then. I think that's the thing that really brought it down. Otherwise, this was probably easily in the 90s. Well, also the fact that it was a 9.5-minute match. But nonetheless, let me see here. Did I do anything specific with that? Yeah, it was just a tainted finish. So they did what they could, but nonetheless, Tama Tonga got the ropes for leverage as he rolls up Shane Hollister, as he just wanted to get the hell on out of there. King did. Okay. You know what? That makes sense. But Tama Tonga ends up getting the ropes for leverage to pin Shane Hollister and get the last little win going into Prisoners of War 2 for the cleanup crew. So it wasn't clean, but it is a win nonetheless for Roode and Tama Tonga. We get a vignette. Shinsuke Nakamura is just sitting somewhere. He's sitting seemingly in what looks like a studio on a stool, as he spends just a few minutes talking about what it's meant to him to be considered the King of Strong Style and what sort of responsibilities he puts on himself and what others have put on him, being considered the carrier of the strong style wrestling. And he says he's had a few challengers who have wanted to go against him in strong style, but this seems to be one of his biggest challenges to date. And it seems as though he's been a little bit more down on his luck with some of these matches recently, but he will fight with everything he has against Hiromu Takahashi, and that he will not go down and deal with Hiromu's mind games, and that he plans on going down swinging with everything he has to defend his responsibilities as the King of Strong Style, and will show Hiromu what it means to be the king. We get Chris Jericho and Hiroshi Tanahashi. It's been several weeks since these two have gone at each other once again. Jericho has gone week after week insulting Tanahashi, and the New Japan star finally shows up once again. The last time we saw Tanahashi, he had suffered a Judas effect and then had his knees and legs torn at with a lion tamer. And we get a bit of a verbal confrontation between Jericho and Tanahashi that after a few minutes devolves into a brawl, as it looks like they try to separate it. They brawl around the ring a little bit. Tanahashi gets the better of Jericho, rolls him into the ring, climbs up to the top rope before Jericho can get his wits about him. Tanahashi hits a high fly flow on Chris Jericho. Jericho rolls out of the ring and starts hobbling and crawling up the ramp, as Hiroshi Tanahashi starts air guitaring in the middle of the ring with the crowd, as he is hyped up and he is ready. I don't know if we've officially... I guess this is our way of saying that this is happening, because I don't think I've put it in here yet. No, I haven't officially. Well, that's our way of saying it's happening. Here we go. Chris Jericho. Hiroshi Tanahashi. There you go. It is in. All right. We get Prince Devitt coming out with Adam Cole. Devitt has been preparing quite a bit for his upcoming fight in 2 nights against Pete Dunne in MMA hybrid rules. He fancies himself, of course, an expert in mixed martial arts. And Adam Cole is also ready, as he is prepared to win the Opportunity Trophy. He was the first man, I believe. I don't think it was Doi. I think it was Adam Cole. I believe Adam Cole was the first man officially who had earned the spot in the Opportunity Trophy ladder match, and Adam Cole is looking to finally get to the next level by winning the Opportunity Trophy ladder match and having a guaranteed shot at the heavyweight championship. That leads to Adam Cole versus Hiromu Takahashi, which I guess also the story. Oh man, I think I accidentally did 2 different storytelling things. Whoops. Either that or Adam Cole's just that bad at psychology, which sucks because this could have easily been like a 90, probably close to a 92 or so, maybe even 93 or 94, but should have been at least a 90. But Adam Cole is a terrible psychology. Either way, Takahashi ends up getting Adam Cole locked around him and then hits him with the time bomb. 12:38 for the pinfall. Hiromu Takahashi showing off a little bit of his own strong style skills against Adam Cole, seemingly showing a little bit of a new side of Hiromu as he's been studying tapes. And there you go. And as he deals with Cole, Devitt ends up tending to Cole after he gets out. And Pete Dunne's music hits. Pete Dunne comes out. He just comes out to the ramp. He's got a pair of what looks like MMA gloves. And he says that Prince Devitt is a sham. He's a scam artist. And that he doesn't understand why Prince Devitt fancies himself a mixed martial artist. But he plans to expose Prince Devitt for the fraud that he is inside the cage in MMA hybrid rules in 2 nights at Infamous 50. We get a quick vignette detailing the history from the past year between Kenny Omega and Tetsuya Naito, starting, of course, at Anniversary 4 with Omega's match with Seth Rollins, which kind of kicked off the whole feud, of which Tetsuya Naito interfered in and cost Omega his match against Rollins, kicking off the year-long battles between Omega and Naito that resulted in 1 win apiece between the 2 of them at major events. But now they will have the 3rd and final match at Anniversary 5. We get Akira Tozawa. He's still in Japan. He's cutting himself a promo in perhaps in a park in Japan. Talking about the history that he's had with Katsuyori Shibata, saying that there were times he was unable to beat Shibata when he was just television champion. But that time was at least 2 years. I think it was about 2 years ago. He said that time is long past, even though it's not that long. That time is long past for Tozawa, and then he's become a brand new man since. He's been sure of himself. He knows who he is. And that is the pride of Japan. That is Japan's favorite son. And the man who is now the heavyweight champion and will continue to be heavyweight champion beyond Anniversary 5. We get our main event on the go-home show. The number 1 contender for the heavyweight championship, Katsuyori Shibata, along with his sparring partners in Team Angle, taking on Monster Max, Naruki Doi in the Opportunity Trophy ladder match, as well as Sho and Yo of Roppongi 3K. And this match going just under 22 minutes. A great match. Good wrestling, decent reaction. It ends with Sho getting caught up in a PK by Shibata. Shibata just kicks Sho's head clean off, it felt like. And ends up getting the pin. Naruki Doi got a 99. I'm like, how is he head and shoulders above Shibata and everyone else? But Shibata got an 88. He still did extremely good, but Doi got that 99. Nonetheless, Shibata PK Sho gets the win. And Shibata and Team Angle get the win in the main event. And they celebrate with Kurt Angle, who climbs into the ring, as Kurt is willing to show how ready that these guys are for their respective title matches. Shibata, of course, for the heavyweight title. Team Angle, of course, for the tag titles. And Shibata makes the motion with his hands that he is ready to become the heavyweight champion. We come back and we have our final in-ring segment. Brother Ray and Paul Levesque sitting in chairs in the ring. They have a sit-down conversation where they talk to one another about the events that led to this moment. And they realize that they both understand that this is the final time that these two will be in the same ring together, and only one of these men will be coming back and will be here next week. And they are both ready to take the reins of Adrenaline. They are both ready to take the reins of Hawkeye Pro Wrestling. Of course, both men thinking that they're going to be back here next week, but no fists are thrown. Nothing is really. It's very tense, but that's kind of how we end, as both men shake hands. As everything that's happened, they managed to kind of put that all behind them, because they know that this is the last time they'll have a conversation before Anniversary 5. So they shake hands, knowing that one of these men will not be back next week. We have a stare down between them, and that is the end of the show. 87, Jordan Everhart and Chad Sanderson reused too much. That's all right. I don't mind. Still in 87. Either way, the go-home Adrenaline is done. We are now at Breakout. Oh, boy. Let me see here. 28.38. So 21.2. A little bit, just a minor. Oh, no. No, we did gain people. Okay. Well, that's all right. We did good. All right. Tanahashi has one appearance left. Today's the final chance. Yeah. There's nothing we can do about this. Nothing that we can do about it. Her excursion is up. Her current deal expires. She's not looking for an extension. She's going back. Assumedly, once this time is up, though, you could probably re-sign her. Once her excursion is done, of course. Which is fine. She's done extremely well for us, even at this young age. I'm not going to worry about T-Hawk for this right this second. I think we're pretty much just ready to go to the go-home breakout. Anything interesting happened? I don't think anything interesting happened. Nikki Storm's injured. High ankle sprain. She'll just be working through it. All right, so she's hurt, but she's not out. Okay. And all right. Nassau Coliseum. Should we just do that? That's probably okay. James Mitchell. He's in fine form, keeping everyone in a great mood with his hilarious road stories. Oh, God. So Sandman was clinically dead. That's one of his road stories. So Sandman was technically dead. That was an interesting time. Created a relaxed and happy atmosphere. Brian Hebner and Mick Foley. Brian Hebner is brought before Wrestlers Court, accused of failing to pick up his share of a tab at the bar. Judge Mick Foley found him guilty, sentenced him to buy drinks for everyone at the show. Brian Hebner improved his behavior. There you go. All right. Should I just keep it to Nassau Coliseum? You know what? Let me see here. Yeah, let's see. 10,000 that. We'll just put that down. Let's move it to we get the Pittsburgh Console Energy Center. Assign that as the venue. I am ready to go. All right. Just down the road to Pittsburgh for Breakout. All right, take a look at the history to see what our final matches are going to be in the Go Home show. Let me see here. I'm thinking I want to think a one-on-one. But what do I want to do for the... I'm trying to think of a main event already. What if we did... I don't know if this will be main event, but it'll definitely be an interesting match. Azumi versus Mayu Iwatani. What's her... Yeah, her rating is very high. Her rating is very high, I think, especially compared to Azumi. Yeah. 67. I know Mayu's is very low, so they probably can't go very long. Let's go 13. Mayu will get a victory here. Open match. Decisive win it. It's not good. I don't need to be yawning right this second. I'm here. I'm here. It's the final show. Don't be yawning, goddammit. All right. Azumi and Mayu. Let's do... I don't know if I want to do... I don't think I want to do... Kyrie Dash doing anything. Let's see. What if we did... Ooh. Okay. Let's do... You're still going? Hey, I'm on the final show. I am here. I'm in it to win it. Oh God, how many times have I done this match? It's been a little bit. April was technically the last time they had that one-on-one. You know what? This is arguably one of our best tag team feuds. Leva Corp and the Reinas. I bet you we can give them a bunch of time, because neither of them are doing anything super important, I would say, on the weekend. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's give them a bunch of time to make this happen, though. All right, what's our psychology look like? I have to look. This will almost certainly be our... Ooh, come on, Arisa. Come on, Arisa. You're bringing everybody down. That's all right. That's going to be... It'll still be our storytelling match. Fuck it. Posted a question on Twitter that was inspired by this stream. Oh, no. How can you tell when someone is an obvious degenerate? How do you tell an obvious degenerate that they that they need to be normal? Yeah, I'm not giving them I'm not going to give them... I'm going to give Reinas the win here. I told you it was going to happen. If I did this, I was going to be limping to the finish line. Let me get something to drink. told you, by the time I was going to get to this, I was going to be limping. Decisive win. There you go. Close. Save. Did I hit everything I wanted to hit? Sure. All right. History. I'm just looking at everything I'm doing. Let's do. I think I'll do a Miyu Yamashita match. Let's do a one-on-one. Miyu will beat the shit out of somebody. Who should she beat up? Let's see. What if we just did that? What if we opened... What if maybe we can open the show with that? I was gonna say, I could try to roll this into one of the other things. I could do like Lufisto, but she's already wrestling tomorrow night. So maybe Reika. I want to see how well Reika does. What's her popularity? Her popularity is garbage. That's alright. So every time they fought, it was a tag match. And they haven't fought in months. So they've never had a one-on-one. At least here. Let's give them like 10 minutes to kind of show off what they can do. Very much an opening contest. Miyu kills the jobber of the division, Maki Ito. Yeah, we'll give a much more competitive match. Plus, I think it'll mean a little bit more if it's Reika, because we've been building up Reika a little bit too. Open match. Decisive. Let's do a flash pinfall. Let's do like Reika's about to slam her or something, like do like a big press slam or some shit, and then Miyu just like small packages her, does some sort of like a schoolboy, maybe not specifically a schoolboy, but like some sort of roll up. Just rolls her up, which is sort of unlike Miyu, but that's fine. Shows that she's got a little bit more than just a curb stomp. In fact, I'll probably that's fine. That's definitely opening contest. So let's do one last little thing here. Let's do trying to see what else we want to do. Oh, all right. I could work this in. Let's do 6-woman tag. We're going to do Dash along with oh my god, I'm brain farting. There we go. Kagetsu and Hazuki. We're gonna put Shimmer and Shine over there. And we'll put that won't be too bad. The women's champion and the high spirits the women's champion and her team versus the high spirits champion and her team. There you go. Oedo Tai versus Shimmer and Shine. Screw that curb stomp. I'm not gonna curb stomp Reika. Let's see. Give this give it 14, 52 minutes already. But then again, there's less things to have to deal with, so 14's probably good. Let's roll with, yeah. I mean, it's got to be our women's champion. Am I booking 2 weeks? I am, but I'm stopping after this show because the next 2 nights is Anniversary 5 weekend. So this is it after this show. And then I'll presumably announce when I'm actually going to stream Anniversary 5 weekend. All right, open match. Decisive. Pinfall. I guess it didn't even have to be that because she's already got a finisher, so we'll do that. All right, I think I'm good at that point. There we go. Should that even just be the main? No. She is the women's champion. You know what? Fuck. She's the women's champ, so... Yeah, because if I put it, like, here-ish... hell. Because I'm okay, because I want to end... It's either going to be Levacore versus... you know what? I'm going to do the 6-woman tag, because... I was like, it's either going to be Levacore versus Reyna's or Oedo Tai versus Shimmer and Shine is our main. Because I'm going to do that because I want to end... Because I was either going to end with our women's champion, which makes sense, or I was going to end with our tag champs, which is up here. So I was like, I'm either going to end with Dash or I'm going to end with Io. Like, because I either want that Dash Kyrie thing or the Io Kana thing. And putting Levacorp Reyna's as the main event, while it should draw a really good rating at this point, Oedo Tai vs Shimmer and Shine should do just fine. Fuck, with that Kagetsu Hazuki. Let me see the last. They haven't faced. They did an 81 back in April. So they've only gotten better since then. So they'll be fine. Job out of the gym, then Hojo steal the belt. Oh boy. I think I'll be fine. I'm not gonna job out the champ. All right. Miyu Yamashita, Reika Saiki. So we're gonna open this up. Paul Heyman and Lady Beard, because Reika's out there, so of course. Heyman out to intro. Miyu interrupted by Lady Beard until Miyu comes out. And shoves him away. There you go. So we kind of make Lady Beard look like a bit of a chump, but whatever. It's Lady Beard. Entertainment. Actually, probably almost better to probably use Lady Beard selling. Oh God, either way, it doesn't really work out well. I'm gonna use entertainment. Why not? Referring to the fact that Kyrie always had the belt. Kyrie hasn't always had the belt. I was gonna say, I don't know what you mean by Kyrie always had the belt. Like as champ? Because that's like the opposite of the truth. There we go. Io almost always had the belt. Kyrie is actually, because that's actually a big sticking point for the feud with her and Dash. Is when you look at it, when you look at the World Women's title, Dash has already held this for April, May, June, July, August. Or no, yeah, September. She's already held this for almost 6 months. And she was the first champion where she held it for 1 year. Kyrie, when she first won it, held it for 2 days. And then again for 5 minutes. So her reigns add up to roughly 49 hours. But either way, state of tired drunkenness. I feel you. I'm there. I just gotta build up these angles, and we're cruising through. Let's see, Miyu, Reika. We should probably do something here. Let's see here. So Miyu. Then we get Davina. We get Kaho. Let's rank all the HPW titles. Oh no. And Nicole Matthews. Here we go. Let's see this. Miyu probably selling her match. Davina really isn't going to do... I don't want to do it like off their overness because I feel like that's really not going to be good. And their entertainment. I'm kind of cheating just a little bit here with the selling part because only one of them's really selling. But either way. Miyu celebrates. Celebrates. Miyu celebrates. One by one. Champ and challengers out for 4-way stare down. I think that's good. Go women's TV world tag, women tag, because worst women's title that no one cares about. The women's tag. I guess you're right. It is the women's. I've done my best, you know. I feel like my tag division's been like I've always tried to have my like decent tag divisions, but you know. Sometimes stuff falls a little bit more by the wayside. It happens, you know. It's not always what I'd like it to be. Let's see here, minor successes. Why not? Once again, tense moments that don't really result in much right now. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I got an idea. As Miyu celebrates. Let's see. As Miyu celebrates. One by one. Challengers and champion out to hit finishers on previous woman. There we go. Oh, high spirits. Okay, yeah. Worst women's style that no one cares about. High spirits. Okay, gotcha. At least Io Shirai and Mayu Iwatani didn't beat minorities during their tag title run. There we go. So we do the old SmackDown thing before that, like Armageddon Hell in a Cell, where everyone comes in one at a time and hits their finisher on the person. That's how we're gonna do that. All right, Leva Corp and the Reinas. Leva Bates, Athena. Let's see. Courtney Rush. Leva Corp out. Neva recalls that this weekend is the 3rd anniversary of Leva Corp and will be better after we'll just leave it at that, I guess. Who even is the high spirits champ? Nicole Matthews. Go. Entertainment. Here we go. Put that there. And we have Athena, Courtney Rush, let's see, Leva Bates, Becky Knox, Brittany Knight, Leva Corp celebrates. Knight knocks out with weapons to chase them off. Whoops. As they plan revenge at Infamous. Let's put it like that. So like I was saying, nobody cares about the High Spirits title. It hasn't been around that long, you know? I haven't been able to do too much with it. I think the title's only been around for like, what, 6 months, I think? And it's only had the one champion, Nicole Matthews. She's been defending the title a bunch. But yeah. Let's see. Da, 4 minutes, 3. How about that? And they're kind of chasing them out, but they'll sell entertainment. There we go. Should we? Yeah, they could do entertainment. Why not? Neutral. Minor successes. There we go. There's that. Not putting the belts on me. Well, she is a challenger coming up for Infamous. She's challenging for the belt. Of course, there's other challengers for the belt, so we'll see what happens. All right. 86 minutes. Sorry. Another big cough. All right. So we got to deal with this. This is going to be Izumi. Let's see here. Kana, Izumi, James Mitchell. Sadistic Tales out. Izumi wants to win. Dedicate it to Mio's recovery. Here we go. Someone I forgot. Kaho Kobayashi. Let's see. Dedicated to Mio's recovery. Sadistic Tales are taking you and Mayu. Very seriously. Very serious. How about that? Hey, Baxter, what's up? There we go. Minor success. Boom, boom, boom. I guess we'll take the script off. We'll see what happens. Excited for TEW? I am. That's why I'm trying to finish up everything. Just kind of as it is right now. Just getting to the last week. Getting right up to anniversary weekend. So that the next time I stream will be anniversary weekend. We're almost home. All right. Whoops. Here. Post-match. Heyman says he knows they don't really think they can beat Io and Mayu in this situation. We'll leave it like that. There we go. Io, Mayu. We'll do Azumi. She'll be selling, of course, her match. Entertainment. We'll use their overness. There you go. Success and success. There we go. Putting it over big time. Big time. All right. Oedo tie. All right. So Dash, Kagetsu, and Hazuki. All right. Oedo tie out. Dash is ready for Kairi. She knows her weaknesses and how to exploit them. Let's leave it like that for now. There we go. Let's see here. Kairi, Dash. Kairi walks out. Post-match. Isn't Kagetsu retiring soon? In this game? In this game, I don't think so. In real life, she's already retired. She retired 4 months ago. I think it was Christmas Eve. Oh no, that was Suzuki. Sorry, Kagetsu retired a month or two ago. It was within like 2 months ago, but yeah, good timing, I guess, with the way everything worked. She got to do everything right up until everything started going to hell in a handbasket, especially in Japan. Let's see. Nope. Kairi wakes up post-match, says Dash knows nothing about her. And they face off. There we go. Suzuki still wrestles, but Liger retired. Yeah, I mean, it happens. And 5 minutes. There you go. I almost just want to use their... I mean, it's really just using that. Let's do that. That's probably the best thing to do. Here we go. That'll be the final segment. All right. What are the last bits? Let's see. So we got to do Princess Kimberly and Lufisto. So we got to have Dalton Castle, Princess Kimberly, Cassidy, and Jess. Ow. My jaw hurts. Just been talking and doing this and like yawning, and yeah, I think it's just because it's been very tight for a little while now. Give me one moment here. Here we go. All right. Pomp and Circumstance in their villa. Kimberly is hysterical, and she has to be in the ring with Mephisto. We'll leave it like that. There we go. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna use microphone. There, that could help. I guess this one. There we go. And we'll put that maybe somewhere up here. Probably do a couple more angles just to make sure we have everything kind of set up. I think we've hit on pretty much every major thing thus far, except now we can kind of look at a couple of lesser things here. Let's see. Ashley Flair, Candice LeRae, let's see. Flair and LeRae promo about they are not scheduled for anniversary, but will find a way on anyway. 4 minutes is probably good for that. There we go. Minor successes. Throw that over here. All right. What else do I got? What are we left with? Hikaru Shida, Lufisto, Maki Ito. Unless there's a couple other things I wanna throw in there. Let's see. Mephisto, we could probably do that. There we go. Entertainment, maybe? Yeah. Vignette shows Mephisto preparing weaponry for her no DQ match tomorrow night. There we go. We'll do minor. There we go. 3 minutes. We'll put it up here, and we'll do one last little bit, I think, right here. Let me see. Just run Booker until they get a match against him. All right, one more last little bit. I'll do one more last little bit. I'm just kind of looking at what I have. Let's see. I wonder. I'm trying to think if there should be a representative of. I don't know if Jerry Lynn's a good enough representative for it. Let me see here. TEW Nagata's probably not. He probably doesn't speak. Well, he speaks fluent English in this, but let's see. He's not good enough for that. Chop out Slice of Action. Because I'm going to do probably an ignition match on the pre-show for Infamous, and I just want to be like, hey, we're going to bring up 2 of our women for a match here. Actually, I'm going to do Sean Spears. How about that? I'll just do Sean Spears. How about that? All right. Let's see. Spears is trying to get a match for the Storms and has been scouting Ignition for a what do they call it? Offer match. We'll just do that. We'll do minor so it doesn't affect us because it's not going to work out very well. There you go. All right. Done. 120 minutes exactly. Every segment is done of Breakout. My God, we are here. Oh, let's go. Let me make sure. I think everything's pretty much good where we're at. All right. Let's do this. Let's goddamn do this. Run the show. 13,552 people at Console Energy Center in Pittsburgh for the Go Home Breakout before Anniversary 5 weekend. Paul Heyman starts off the show. Comes out. He's about ready to introduce Miyu Yamashita. Lady Beard, of all people, comes out and interrupts him. And they get in a bit of a verbal confrontation before Miyu Yamashita's music simply hits. And she just shoves Lady Beard aside like he was nothing. And then just starts walking to the ring. Excellent start. We get Miyu Yamashita versus Reika Saiki. And they have great chemistry, which is good. Just under 10 minutes. She's used to kind of dominating a lot of her opponents. Then again, so is Reika. So she is only just able to get a roll up on her, but she manages to do it 9.5 minutes in the lead up to her High Spirits title match. Speaking of, as she celebrates, Davina Rose comes down, hits her finish on Miyu. Kaho Kobayashi comes down, hits her finish on Davina. Then Nicole Matthews comes out, hits her finish on Kaho Kobayashi. So the 3 challengers down, the High Spirits champion Nicole Matthews, standing tall, holds up the belt. And there you go. I can see why people don't, the least cared about title. Nicole Matthews, I try, but yeah, sometimes with some of the mid-carders, you really gotta figure it out a little bit. But nonetheless, then she curbs. Yeah, then Miriam Shida comes up and curb stomps her. No. Nicole Matthews stands tall, holds up the title with the 3 challengers, showing why she has been the dominant champion thus far. But all 3 of those challengers will get a shot. 4 corners elimination match coming up tomorrow night at Infamous 50. I believe most of the stuff is there, right? We gotta be, it's there, right? All right, I think we're pretty much there. All right. We get a vignette of Lufisto. She's scouring around different areas. She seems to be preparing different weapons for her to come in. She still has with her the symbol of the Justice Legion. As she hasn't forgotten the Justice Legion as she prepares more weapons in a shopping cart, Raven style. And she seems to be wheeling them off camera as she seems to be ready for her no DQ match tomorrow night. This fades over to Pomp and Circumstance. They're in their villa, in a little private villa, being fanned off by Cassidy and Jess against their will. But Kimberly moving around. She's pacing back and forth. She's absolutely in hysterics over the fact that she has to get in the ring with Lufisto tomorrow night. And she is unhappy about this, and it's no disqualification, so Lufisto can do just about anything. She can do just about anything that she wants to her, and so she is very upset as Dalton Castle tries to calm her down. But nonetheless, she will have to get in the ring with Lufisto tomorrow night. No disqualifications. Leva Corp comes out, and they've had an interesting last set of weeks here. Leva remembers that this upcoming weekend for Anniversary 5 is actually the 3rd anniversary of Leva Corp. It was at Anniversary 2 that Leva Bates first set up Leva Corp. Might have been Anniversary 3. I might already be sideways in when I did this. I think it might be 2 years old. I think I already screwed up. I think it's the 2nd anniversary for Leva Corp. And she says that she's planning on having Leva Corp be better than ever. This has been a core group of 3 women who have been highly successful. They just need to get into it once again. And she's prepared to have another solid year for them, but perhaps a little bit more solid if they were to rid themselves of Becky Lynch and Brittany Knox. Becky Lynch. Jesus Christ, let me try this again. Brittany Knight and Becky Knox. I'm tired. High Spirits title isn't even on the real pay-per-view. Technically, the tag titles aren't on the real pay-per-view either. They're on the TV. They're on the TV special as well. Nonetheless, Leva Corp versus the Reinas. It's been a long-standing rivalry between the 2 teams. It's both been non-title and title matches. Of course, this was also a match that was on the pre-show to Anniversary 4 last year. I believe Leva Corp were the champions at the time. Nonetheless, this thing went nearly 23 minutes. But the Reinas end up getting the victory this time. Mayako Hamada hits the Hamada driver on Courtney Rush and gets the pin. And so things haven't gone too well for Leva Corp tonight. The Reinas end up getting back into the swing of things after a couple weeks ago losing their women's tag team title match. But it's at this point that, oh God, why did I put Leva Corp celebrating? See, this is how tired I am. They're reeling from the selling of the match, the long match that they've had to go through. And Brittany Knight and Becky Knox come out, this time with weapons. And they kind of chase them off as they're kind of, holding their necks and trying to slink out of the ring. Brittany Knight grabs a mic and says that they plan that she is able to see. They have full sight once again, and that they plan their ultimate revenge at Infamous 50 tomorrow night. They don't want to wait. They don't want to wait till next week. They don't want to wait till next month. They want it tomorrow night. So we set it up. We set up Leva Corp versus the Revolution. There you go. I believe that's pretty much the whole thing there. Yep. Oh, they really enjoyed getting killed. Ashley Flair and Candice LeRae. They are backstage being interviewed. That they are a new team, so they haven't really had a chance to really prove themselves other than last week. They don't have anything this week, but they're seeing that there's a lot of things going on in the world of women's tag teams, and they're not currently scheduled for anything on Anniversary weekend, but they will find a way on if they have to, invade someone else's match, if they have to show up on a pre-show. If they have to get in the ring and just start beating somebody's ass, whatever it is that it takes, they will get on Anniversary. They're at least Infamous or a pre-show. They will show up this weekend. And Sadistic Tales coming out and discussing what had happened to Mio Shirai just a couple weeks ago. And they are taking more seriously than ever before the threat of Io Shirai and Mayu Iwatani coming into 2 nights from now at Anniversary 5. And thankfully, Mio doesn't seem to have suffered permanent damage, but James Mitchell is a bit upset. Mentions the fact that Mio is a married woman. She has children. This wasn't supposed to be how things worked, and it wasn't supposed to come down to Io trying to cripple her own sister. But Azumi has a match against Mayu Iwatani in the main event tonight. Oh no, not the main event. No, we still have the 6-woman tag. But Azumi does have a match against Mayu Iwatani next. And she wants to dedicate it to Mio's recovery and knows if she can stay strong and beat Mayu tonight, then perhaps Mio can recover even faster. And we get Azumi versus Mayu Iwatani. Unfortunately, oh shit, I forgot to take Mio off as a manager. That makes no sense, but nah, whatever. Either way, pretend you don't see that. Azumi actually got a 78. That's amazing. And Mayu got an 88. But either way, it only lasted 13 minutes, and unfortunately, Azumi taps out to Mayu Iwatani. And Mio Shirai is not going to be able to recover now because Azumi dedicated her win to her, and then she lost. Like a chump. So, Mayu gets the win over Azumi, though, showing that there's still a bit of a power gap there, and that Azumi really is at her best with Kana. And as Azumi is sort of recovering from the submission, there's a bit of a stare down. There's a bit of a stare down on each side of the ring between between Sadistic Tales and Heyman International. Io's been out there, and so you get, of course, Kana, Azumi, and James Mitchell on one side, Paul Heyman, Io Shirai, and Mayu Iwatani on the other. And Heyman grabs the mic and says that he knows the Sadistic Tales are in a definite weakened state, and that they know that there is nothing they can really do but to hope that they don't get permanently injured and they don't end up crippled when they face the wrath of Io Shirai and Mayu Iwatani at Anniversary 5. He knows that they know that they can, that they truly believe they cannot beat them. They're just doing what they can to hopefully survive. But Heyman says that the bit of the spoiler alert here is that Thunder Rock will walk away with the women's tag team titles. There's no conceivable way that they can beat Io and Mayu in this situation. We get a short little promo with Shawn Spears. He's trying to get some sort of match for Nikki and Toni Storm. Even though they're technically part of Ignition, he wants to get them somewhere on some show, whether it be a pre-show or Infamous or whatever it is. He wants to get them in there. And he's been scouting Ignition for an offer match for Infamous 50. He's negotiated perhaps a couple of pre-show matches for Infamous 50. So he's doing what he can to find some new talent and perhaps new clients. And we are preparing for the main event. Oedo Tai comes out. Dash, she is ready for Kairi Hojo. Says that over the last couple of years, she has come to know Kairi in and out. She saw her at her weakest moments, so she knows exactly what her weaknesses are and exactly how to exploit them. She plans on doing just that at Anniversary 5. She plans on walking away the women's champion, as she didn't really try her hardest in previous matches. She mostly just sort of relied on Oedo Tai. But knowing that she has to beat Kairi, she knows she had to dig down deep into the playbook and find the very things that get at Kairi, and she will use every last one of them in 2 nights. And we get Oedo Tai, Dash Yusaku, Kagetsu, and Hazuki versus Shimmer and Shine, Nicole Matthews, Madison Eagles, and Mercedes Martinez. Let's see here. Decent enough match, despite the fact that, I don't know, Hazuki getting a 60 is still not too bad. Kagetsu getting a 74. Dash is a 95. Everyone else got 70s. Dash clearly carried everyone. Nonetheless, Oedo Tai gets the win. Oh, I forgot she was doing the sleeper hold. But nonetheless, Dash ends up getting a sleeper on Mercedes Martinez. And, Mercedes refuses to tap, ends up passing out. And Dash Chisako ends up getting the submission victory from a passed out Mercedes Martinez. To show the dominance of the women's champion. So as you see, the women's champion and her girls versus the high spirits champion and her girls. Of course, Dash and the rest of Oedo Tai coming out on top here. In the main event to the go-home show, we get the final segment, Dash Chisako celebrating with Oedo Tai. Kairi Hojo's music hits. She comes out to the stage. Dash has Kagetsu and Hazuki dispatch of the rest of Shimmer and Shine. As Kairi walks down the ramp and she is face-to-face with Dash. Dash is kind of looking at her, has the title. Kairi grabs a mic quickly and says that Dash knows nothing about who Kairi Hojo is now, and that over the last several months since Dash's betrayal of her, she has reinvented herself and become a brand new woman, and that Dash does not know who she's actually staring at from the other side of the ring, and that she'll find that out in 2 nights at Anniversary 5. They have a bit of a face-off. Dash Chisako holds up the Women's Championship, and that is the show. Done. Fucking done. 2:08 a.m. God damn. Over 5 hours. This hits just over 2 hours for this. But that is it. Let's see there. 28.41. Did we go up? We went up just a hair from Adrenaline the previous night. Save it. Save it again. That's it. We have one more stream left of this. And then we are done. Over 5 hours of TEW 2016 to get to this point right here. The go-home shows are done. Infamous 50 is tonight. And Anniversary 5 is tomorrow night. That's all we have left is Anniversary 5 weekend. Whole lot of stuff to get into with that. It's going to be crazy. I want to see if I can... See, now I have to see if I can pull stuff up real quick. Because I feel like it's only right that I actually start pulling stuff up. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this without making this a giant mess. So, almost certainly not going to be a thing. But we'll see. Oh god, this really will be just a pain. Hang on. I apologize. Come on. Last thing I want to do is deal with this nonsense. I made some stuff. Oh. All right, let me at least get through this last little bits here, because I figured I should at least. Oh god, this is gonna be so much. Let me see here. Hang on. I wanna end this right. I wanna end this absolutely right. So give me a moment as I fiddle with a couple of things. Come on, you son of a bitch. Oh, too many layers? Is that what's going on here? Fuck. All right. Really quickly before we sign off, just a quick rundown of what we got coming up on the next time we stream. Of course, Infamous 50, Levacorp versus the Revolution. We've got the no disqualification match, Princess Kimberly versus Lufisto. Of course, we're going to have the triangle ladder match for the Hawkeye Pro Tag Team Championship. Los Ingobernables, the champions, the American Wolves, and Team Angle. Matt Jackson versus Nick Jackson. The winner goes into the Opportunity Trophy ladder match At Anniversary 5 the next night, the loser leaves Hawkeye Pro Wrestling. 4-corner elimination match for the Hawkeye Pro High Spirits Championship. Champion Nicole Matthews defends against Miyu Yamashita, Davina Rose, and Kaho Kobayashi. And in the main event of Infamous 50, MMA Hybrid Rules, Pete Dunne versus Prince Devitt. All right. That is... All right, now I got to get rid of all this nonsense. All right. I think there was too many layers. I think there's only so many layers you can have in a scene. Or it just doesn't want to straight up do anything anymore. That's great. I think that's what's going on here. So I'm just gonna have to upload it. I'm just gonna have to put it in here myself. Excuse me a moment. I'm having a moment. I hate it when stuff really doesn't, like, it worked just fine. It worked just fine until you really just need that last little bit of like, hey, you're gonna work for me this last little bit, right? Nope. Okay, cool. That was great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What did I miss? That's not going to be there. Okay, I see what it was. I wanted to quickly get through this, but guess what? Things don't want to work out well. All right, let me not bump into every little thing. This is a mess already. All right, there we go. All right, now on top of Infamous, we'll have Anniversary 5. I can't really show you the screen for the Opportunity Trophy because I'm a dummy and put the spoiler in there for who wins the Matt Jackson versus Nick Jackson match, so can't really put that in there. But I can show you, of course, the Women's Tag Team Championship. Sadistic Tales defending against Thunder Rock. Cross Promotion Challenge, Hawkeye Pro's Chris Jericho taking on New Japan's Hiroshi Tanahashi. The third and final match in the trilogy, Kenny Omega versus Tetsuya Naito. 1 year in the making. The challenge to the throne of the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Hiromu Takahashi. Yeah, let's see here. The Hawkeye Pro Television Championship on the line. Champion Taylor Mulligan defending against Juice Robinson. We've got Prisoners of War 2. Rude, Joe, Tamatonga, Brother Ray, the Cleanup Crew taking on Hollister, Reynolds, Shelley, Kushida of Team Levesque. Represented, of course, by Paul Levesque. Between Brother Ray and Paul Levesque, the losing commissioner will be fired. Well, the World Women's Championship on the line. Everyone is barred from ringside. Dash will not be allowed to try to disqualify or count herself out. She must win if she wants to retain the title. Dash Chisako defending against Kairi Hojo. And, of course, the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, Akira Tozawa defending against Katsuyori Shibata. That is Anniversary 5 weekend coming up. Oh God, this isn't gonna want to work on me, is it? I guarantee it's not gonna want to work on me. It's because this shit. Oh, perfect. All right, perfect. Thank you so much. So I guess I should announce it here. I'll probably have a thing I'll put on Twitter as well. My plan is to do it next Wednesday night. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, right here, twitch.tv/straightedge109. You don't need to remember that because I put it in the description of every video, at least for the ones that I live stream, which is pretty much everything. Anniversary 5 weekend, it will be the official final chapter of Hawkeye Pro Wrestling. We are here. We are here at the end of TEW 2016. And this will be it. And then TEW 2020, of course, the demo comes out the next day on the 23rd, and then a week after that is the official release of 2020, and then we'll have a whole new series to deal with. Whole new set of things that I'll be worrying about. I'll probably turn this since they have the editor. They're the tool that turns a save into a database. I'll probably do that. So at least people have the database, then maybe even convert it if people want to do that. Either way, there you go. Thank you guys for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. It's been fun. It's been tiring. I'm tired. I'm sure you guys are tired. It's been a long day. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.